Yes. We're now streaming live.
All right. Now this is on TikTok or?
YouTube. YouTube.
I don't have that.
Well, we can help you. It's easy. Yeah. You really don't even have to download anything.
Oh, great.
Done.
Well, as I come every week, will I?
That's true. That's very true. Well, cool. And this up here in the corner is what people are actually seeing. So even though it's one camera, if he wants to just look at me while I'm teaching, he clicks it over there. If he just wants to see the video that's playing, he clicks it right there. If he needs to make the whole thing bigger, he does that. So with one camera, it looks like there's lots of different cameras.
Oh, yeah.
If it was just me, I could turn on a thing called Echo. The camera follows.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Much better than Facebook, huh? Which is it?
I did. I had some help, and it fell off. They're free.
Okay.
If you go to thechosen.com.
The reason I'm asking is my brother that lives in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
I told him about him probably Sunday night or Monday. And he goes, find out how to get those. Because he's active in his church.
Oh, cool. Yeah. So.
And I told him I thought maybe go online and do it, but I didn't know I'd have to ask you. I tried to explain to you what I'd seen when you were moving around up there with it. But he asked me to ask you.
I didn't think I had to.
I don't know. I think too because like they had even had a Thanksgiving program the other night. She had to stay after 4. I think that with a
morning.
night even. Oh, really?
I thought that was a lot of fun, but I think the power just fine.
Mercy, mercy, mercy. Already read it. Good deal. Ours gets after whatever she does. She gets after
I
it.
think that rhythm is about to get into us. Gonna go an hour early.
There
so I
you
have
go. An hour to read.
Well, yeah, that gives you time to sit there and read.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's my kind.
Yeah.
I love to read too. I love to just.
Yeah, I would do that.
Yeah, it's fairly started yet.
Okay, no rush.
But the puzzle I haven't done anything with.
No
Well,
rush.
we're just coming. You'll have plenty of time.
I've got like 10 puzzles I haven't worked yet, so I've got plenty.
Well, when I finished reading that one book, I had to give it back, but it's hard to read. It's David Jeremiah's. Where do we go from here?
I've been down there twice.
I first never started out watching it and it's like, it's moving to it and I go, oh, it's not a big, it's not like I need to try to relate it to that. And I was having a little bit of
Some of it, you don't know the background.
well, that's me and how much one I
All right, we got I want to trust you better. Yeah, 8 years old, my brother. she used to say, okay. That 80-year-old man was proud too, you know.
Trust me.
So once they opened the generator,
They were saying, trust me, trust me.
it depends on how much they have running, but I've seen it come up really quick.
That's from some old TV show or cartoon. The guy would say, trust.
Yeah. And that makes sense, I understand that. Good afternoon.
2 weeks ago, it was
Yeah. Whatever, right?
well, it's something I just looked up out here.
Got up early and went and got some brownies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Good morning.
I don't mean that kind of.
Well, it really wasn't bad when we started out. It was kind of maybe a bit slide down. Put down that other about.
I like
About maybe up some more. We started with that.
Always make sure you find it today. You're not doing more than sure they're there.
Are you watching it?
Yeah, she got it all.
You did an awesome job.
You should have called me. I really like to do it. But my right arm. It's gonna happen. But I'm really willing to do it.
Our left hand is going to be okay, right?
No one likes to say that. You know, I find it being short, maybe you find it already wider.
Yeah, they're plastic.
Because it's really a lot easier than right.
So that was good.
And see, the prep work is as important as the rest of it.
Yeah, it really does determine. Sure makes me line up.
Yeah.
Back of my retirement plans, I have that. Now I have bruises on my shoulder and my shoulder blade and my.
Who beat you up?
I fell again yesterday.
She said that the floor felt nothing.
You know,
When she hit the floor, it didn't feel anything.
She really
Yeah.
refused to accept some honesty. There it is, I found it. And I use my cane or walking stick to balance myself. When you were making masks for COVID, and you were giving us masks to us every Sunday, you had more and more. I was thinking about the time that you spent doing it, and I thought, I wanted to give you something. It's just a token, but I really appreciate you and your talent. And it's not just for you, it's not very much. I think it's very, very cool. You're welcome.
Be careful, don't trip. I saw you yesterday. Oh, wow. Celia? Did you get the whiteboard and stuff?
Yeah, that's it.
Picture a little above my level. Oh.
Yeah. It's an adjustment. And then you get out, you walk.
Need to go down to the bed so I can straighten that out rather than lying in pain.
And you also have to make sure it's on driver's all the time.
It was probably when I was hugging you.
Oh, right.
It's probably pressed up against me pretty hard. I was trying to squeeze him till he hollered, but he wouldn't holler. What would you like to read? Or read? Say what? Oh, footsteps. Gotcha. Oh, goodness. I thought I saw you last night on Huckabee. A girl in his band, at one point Tiger did, kind of frizzed out, and the girl playing bass kind of had that, and it just kind of panned past her, and I go, oh my God, it was Shannon. I did too.
Get all that out.
Celia, do we still have more batteries in there? Somehow this got turned on and they're dead. 2 AA's. Mr. Ron, how are you this morning? Good. All right. Let's get rolling. So, for the benefit of all those watching at home, which it's kind of like, but yeah. So this is for you guys to be able to watch at home. If you want to take a picture, I'm going to walk you through it. So if you go to YouTube on your computer or your phone, okay, and you go to YouTube, and you're going to go to subscriptions, okay? And when you click on subscriptions, there's a search up here. And if you put in the search, Kevin Holman, I'm going to try and get that changed to New Covenant LS Lee Summit. And you click on that, and you scroll down. This is me, right there. See where it has this guy? Kevin Holman live stream, and I'm live now. And you click on that. There we are. and you're gonna go to subscriptions. Okay? Wow, that's deja vu. And when you click on subscriptions, there's a search up here. And if you put in the search, Kevin Holman, I'm going to try and get on that app. And you scroll down, this is me.
Oh, yeah, we can try.
Right there. Because you can't, it assigns us a unique little address, but it won't give you an address if you're working from an iPad. You can't go live from the iPad. But when I did it from here, it gave me the address. And then when I put the address on the iPad for the Mevo, then it was happy. And now that it has the address, it's very happy.
So it's Kevin.
So is Kevin. You don't know how much time I've spent with this one.
Isn't technology wonderful?
When it works. When it works. So, I don't know what I'd do without this woman. I'm telling you.
I think you're a ministry.
She couldn't say it, but since you said it, it was a thumbs up.
Little did she know when she said I do, she was accepting a thorn in the flesh.
Well, the proposal.
So I just got to think of that. So that's back there for you. Trying to think. I haven't heard back from Emma. Tentatively put this on your calendars. Sunday, December the 5th, which would be in 2 or 3, and available that day, and her family would be available to come for that. So I'm going to try and set that up. So I'm not sure what time that would be. That'll probably be Abundance Life call on getting everybody else out and getting us in. But we're going to try and do that so we can get that done for her. If that doesn't work out, then I'll just bring the dunk tank here. And we'll give the Legion Hall some money for all the water we'll use. And then we could bring some fish and fish. Yeah, absolutely. Of course, they starve those guys for like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Then they'll hit on anything. So.
No,
I heard this feeling.
District, he's done a lot of videoing. I know Tyler knows these videos. He worked with Kevin at Chick-fil-A. But anyway, I got a text the other day from Brian Bubalo, who was the girls' coach, and he helped Brian. Anyway, Blackie needed a bed. And so we talked to Kevin and Lori, and we decided that as a church we could give Blackie a nice brand new twin bed because he was sleeping on the floor. And so thanks to you all and your generosity, we were able to purchase a bed for him. He was so excited. It was a twin bed. He didn't have very much room in his apartment that he lived in. I mean, it barely fit in his little bedroom. But he was really excited about that. He did not sleep. He was very thankful and very appreciative.
Yeah.
So God's still working and he's doing things through us to help people, and I think that's really cool.
They come to church, but.
Yeah, the cool part of this story is Sean is one of, I don't know how many people in the United States are in his category. Okay? But he has some disabilities. Not enough that he would have to be totally dependent on an organization or the government, but also significant enough that to get and hold a job that's going to pay him a real livable wage is nigh into impossible. Okay? Just because he physically cannot do that. And we loved him at Chick-fil-A, and he loved being at Chick-fil-A, but the demand of the pace and what we needed to do just overtaxed him. And he ended up having a minor heart attack. I don't think Chick-fil-A caused it. But I'm certainly, I mean, he had a partial blockage, and they fixed all that, and he's doing fine. But, you know, he rides a bike all over town. But he's certainly one of those people that just exists in a crowd. And you have people in your circle that you can maybe help. And while we may not have a huge, really cool facility, we have the ability to really help people. And we have consistently done that. And it just blesses me that that's the kind of folks you are. And if we took the time this morning, there are several of you who would be able to share similar stories. And that's really cool. It's really, really cool.
He doesn't live in a very nice place.
Yeah.
I often wonder how those facilities exist that he lives in. And on the flip side, I think that if people knew about where he lived, he probably wouldn't have anywhere to live.
Yeah.
Should put him on our prayer list that we started.
Yeah, and I wanted to, last week, 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
I just want to know if we could have an update on our prayer.
Yes. Yes. I will, this week, I have intended to get that all formalized for everybody.
That's all. I'd like to know an update.
Yeah.
You know, where we're at. But anyway, you know, it's like Kevin said, we're able to get things done quickly because we don't have to go through a lot of bureaucracy of the church. Because there'd be months before you went to future before anything could happen. So,
Yeah.
so it's a good thing.
It's a very good thing. It's a very good thing. All right, Shannon, sing us along.
Okay.
Sing along with Shannon.
Follow the mountain mountain.
Sweetly, Lord, have we heard thee calling, come follow me. And we see where thy footprints falling lead us to thee. Footprints of Jesus that make the pathway glad. We will follow the steps of Jesus wherever they go. Dark mountains seeking his sheep, or alone by Solomon's fountain, helping the weak. Footprints of Jesus that make the pathway glow. We will follow the steps of Jesus where they go. Though they lead through the temple holy, preaching the word, or in homes of the poor and lonely, serving the Lord. Footprints of Jesus that make the pathway glow. You will follow the steps of Jesus wherever they go. Then at last will I see him on journey down. We will rest where the steps of Jesus. And Sorry.
Well, thank you for today and the opportunity we have to come together in your name and worship. Bless us as we go throughout this weekend.
Amen. Amen. I don't know what time it is. I'll try and find it, or one of you that has a phone and can. At Thanksgiving, as we currently celebrate it, is racist because of what we did to the Indians. The Indians and the Pilgrims lived in perfect harmony for 100 years until the leaders of the Indians, whose son, Massasoit, his son, and Thomas or William Bradford's son, who took over after him, got into a personal squabble and ended up breaking the treaty. It was a personal matter. But this idea that the Pilgrims persecuted the Indians is just a flat out lie. And we have documented history that says that. Okay? But we need to redefine how and why we celebrate Thanksgiving in America. And so, what a great time for him to put that on the air. So, pretty sad. Any of you checked the news this week? A California Nordstrom's filled 25 cars with designer goods during a raid lasting less than 60 seconds. 80 people show up at a Nordstrom's in a shopping center in California. We're in trouble. But that shouldn't be a surprise. It should not be a surprise. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So turn to 1 Peter chapter 4. This is our last Sunday talking about perseverance. And it's going to take us